Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is MrModdyPlays here with the first episode of my Fallout 4 modding series, where every week I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys some of the mods that I feel were maybe underrated, or mods that I've really enjoyed, mods that I'm going to keep. And I have 3 super cool ones for you guys today that are all very easy to install on top of that. So I'm super excited to bring them to you guys and start this little series. And so without further ado, let's dive into this. So we're going to start off with what is easily my favorite mod of the bunch. This is Settlement Supplies Expanded by Troy Irving. And it's quite literally that, adding over, I think, 400 new unique items for us to mess with in the settlement mode. And I'm just going to go through all of them with you guys. Literally every asset of the game is essentially available to us right now. Whether it's these doors, we can go to the scrap walls here. You can now literally build anything you want. And this is just beautiful. We can actually build tire walls. The modder is currently working on adding requirements for these so that they make actual sense. But as you can see, this is what settlement mode, I don't want to say should have been, because I enjoyed the base game settlement mode, but it should have been this big. You know, you see this? I wanted to do this for so long. Are you kidding me? And you can just really get creative with some of this stuff and really expand what your, settlement is. You see this? Holy heck, man. You can really build some crazy structures here. We can literally build castles and really insanely big platforms. It's really awesome to see what this guy did. And it doesn't even stop at the platforms. This is called Covenant stuff. There's a town called Covenant, and you can only really find these assets in this part of the game. You'll see a lot of texture flickering as I flip through this stuff. See how whenever I flip through them, sometimes like the trees will disappear just like that. I noticed that that's one weird thing with this mod. I don't want to call it a bug, because I think it's just loading in new textures that really aren't supposed to be here, but they always load back. You'll see like some of them blur in the background and whatnot. Don't think too much of that. But yeah, you can even put the damn UFO here. I haven't found a good spot to place it, but you get what I'm saying. That, oh, there we go. Yeah, I can just place it right here. But yeah, everything right now costs 6 cloth. Yeah, we can have our own giant freaking satellite array. Literally, almost everything in the game is in this mod. It's absolutely insane. And the final thing that I want to show you guys in this settlement expansion is that you can have access to all the cars in the game. Even, yes, you can see on the little thumbnail and in the picture right now, the pre-war cars that weren't even destroyed. So you can really do some cool things with this. I'm thinking about heading to the Starlight Drive-In and adding some cars and kind of bringing that atmosphere to life. So it gives you some real freedom to create, and I'm really excited when I start my Settlement Spotlight series to see what you guys do with some of these settlement expansion mods. You can even add military vehicles, motorcycles, you name it, it's in this mod, and it's really, really cool. You can even go into furniture, and he added new beds, whether they were from the Institute or just double beds and stuff. It's really, really awesome what this guy's done. He put a lot of time into this, and I'm really excited to when he adds actual requirements so that everything doesn't just cost cloth. That's what I might wait for. But this is one of those mods that I say I'm probably going to keep once the bait, like even when I'm playing through in DLC and whatnot, because this is just too expansive, man. This is too much to avoid. It has everything I want. And it really lets you get creative, where now you can see I can add a nice little couch area, but I can also add these little double seats along with tables so that I can build kind of like lounges and bars and whatnot. So you can get more creative with things, and there's finally custom containers. So that's really awesome, and that's the first mod I wanted to show you guys. Now, if you're like me, you love the layered armor system in Fallout 4, but you can't stand the fact that it's so limited and that you can only wear certain pieces of armor, such as the Minutemen's outfit, underneath your armor. Where, for example, if I were to try to wear a tan suit or just switch things up a little bit, I really can't. And introducing more armor slots by Abba Loves You, and I'm going to show you guys how this one works. So we're going to go inside my apparel section in my settlement. We're just going to grab the bathrobe. What else do we want? We'll grab the Child of Adam's green rags, just to give you guys a good idea on what you can really do with this new armor system. So take a close look at my guy. You'll see that there's no clipping, obviously, because the Minuteman outfit is designed to go under the layered armor system. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to try, let's throw a bathrobe on under this. And this will look a little funny. I haven't tried this one out. But as you can see, now you're wearing your bathrobe underneath the rest of the layered armor. Now this looks a little sloppy, but I'll show you guys a really good example of how this mod is super cool. And we'll do the Courser uniform, which is from the Institute Coursers, which is a giant leather suit that you can wear. And as you can see, the clipping is a lot better in this one, and the combat armor, you'll see in my right shoulder here that it kind of clips through a little bit, but it's not that bad where you really can't look past it, and it looks awesome. You know, it's a nice, refreshing change, and if you're like me, you like to change your armor a lot, and so that's what this mod allows you to do. You can just wear any armor underneath the rest of the layered armor system, and it's just so fantastic. It makes me so happy that I can finally do that, and this is one of those mods I'm going to be keeping, and we'll do a final test with the Child of Adam Green Rags. I haven't tried this one out either, and this one doesn't look too bad at all. In fact, this one fits perfectly. There's no clipping issues whatsoever for this one. Even under the legs, this looks fantastic. So this is an example of how well the layered armor system could have worked if Bethesda let us wear almost anything underneath it. So this is a mod I recommend because now you can get a little more detailed with your armor build-outs, where now I can have a lot more radiation resistance, a bonus of 2 endurance, instead of just being limited to this where there's no damage resist and a +1 on agility and perception. Or I could wear the Courser, which is a bonus on just normal defense along with energy and radiation, and then a bonus to my perception and endurance. So you get what I'm saying, where there is a little bonus when you start switching things up a little bit, and I really like that. And as you can see, if you're like me and you're a little nitpicky and you like your armor to look nice and neat, then I'd probably go with this Child of Adam's Green Rag, for example, because of how well it fits under the rest of my layered armor. And the final mod I will be showcasing to you guys today is Craftable Ammo by KR1CK, or Crick, I'm going to imagine is how it's pronounced. So when you install this mod, it basically lets you craft your own ammo at the chemistry station, and you go under utility, and every single piece of ammo in the game is under here. Even, yes, the cryo cell, which made me really happy when I saw this. And this is a really well thought out mod, because as you can see on the right, there are required ranks. As you can see, for example, here, to make a missile, you're going to need Demolition Expert and Science. And you'll also see that the requirements of what you need to build these ammo, such as the Gamma Round or the Fusion Cell, always changes. So you really do need to collect a lot of resources to build your ammo out. And finally, it's not like you're building one per ammo. When you start up the mod, it actually asks you, when I build one of these, how many pieces of ammo do I want to have come out? And it's like 10, 25, 50, or 100. And they recommend 25, so I went with that. So you can sit here and bang out some really cool amount of ammo and really just kind of enhance that survival experience. If you're like me and you struggle to enjoy survival mode, mods like this, along with the more armor slots, can make the mode a lot better, where you'll be crafting your ammo, you'll be putting together some interesting armor sets. I know that a lot of people don't like the Scrounger perk and want to spend their perks elsewhere, so this would be a good mod for you if you just want to build your ammo, but it obviously, as you can see, costs resources, and acid is hard to come by, so is lead, so it's not like you can just sit here and bang out a ton of ammo, but obviously for every one I build is 25, so it pans out. But this is one of the more well thought out mods, I think, because of the requirements you need to make these based off your perks, what resources you have. I really like that about this. Anyway, that shall conclude the first episode of MrModdyPlays. I hope you guys enjoyed this little introduction to the series, where we're going to be taking a look at the Fallout community's mods on a weekly basis, kind of reviewing them, giving our thoughts on it, and letting you guys know what's cool, what I like, what I don't like, maybe. Who knows? But right now, the mods are amazing, and we haven't even gotten the creation kit from Bethesda yet to start working on these mods officially. So the fact that we're getting really deep and detailed mods has me super excited for the future of modding, where we're going to start seeing some awesome deep quest mods and expanding the game even more. It feels like my journey to Fallout 4 is really only just starting when you look at how awesome these mods already are, without us even having our hands on the actual development kit for the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the mods. I hope you guys give them a look. All of them will be linked down below with credit to all of them. Thank you, Troy Irving, Aba Loves You, and Crick for making these fantastic mods. And until next time, I will catch you guys in the next video. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Links are down below. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.